Hello and welcome back to Crypto Saving Expert, the show where we discuss the latest cryptocurrency news and introduce you to the pioneers and the founders of the space. Today, I have a returning guest who you will recognize, Danny from Foxify. Thanks for joining, man. How are you doing?
Yeah, fantastic. What an intro.
Awesome. Yeah, it gets the people going. It's intense, very much like the market right now.
Yeah.
How have you been finding the market?
Yes, it's good. It's good. Well, it's just sentiment's everything in this industry, right? Since like who wasn't a little bit scared, when Bitcoin dumped the day before the American election, we were all thinking, was that the bull?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then within a week we were all thinking, why didn't we go 20x long on Bitcoin at that point? Scared money doesn't make money. So it's great. Like the community is really coming together. Obviously, the stuff we'll talk about today, some big things happening with us as well. So yes, it's fantastic to be back.
Awesome, man. Yeah, it's good to hear, man. And I mentioned off stream quickly that we've seen such a movement back towards trading now. Everyone's really locking in. They're focusing. They're trading. A lot of people in the audience, a lot of the CSE community, they've really found their feet and found the love again for trading. Where perhaps in the months where it was ranging, wasn't so interesting. But with this volatility, people are right back at it, and they're enjoying trading again, which is good to see. But guys, before we get going, please make sure to slap a like on this video and subscribe. And if you want to ask any questions, give me any abuse and give Danny some praise, please whack them in the comments. We'll be going through the comments as well. Let's have a quick look to see who's in here. We've got Fredo, good to see you. Black Cat was second. Fredo is saying happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Indeed, happy Thanksgiving to the Americans here. We've got Pack as well, a CSC Plus OG. Good to see you. Another CSC Plus OG. We've got Steve. Good to see you guys. And we've got Dream Tanks here as well. What do we think about Dogecoin? Dogecoin is going to do well. I think that's a no-brainer. It's going to be probably the top meme coin. But we're talking about trading today, guys. We'll cover meme coins tomorrow.
Good question.
But Danny, for people that perhaps missed the last live stream, let's rewind a little bit and let's talk about Foxify and what sets apart your platform from other trading platforms.
Yeah, good question. Big question. I'd love to mention Dogecoin. I think it's got a big run coming up in the next couple of days. There's my not financial advice. Do your own research. I think it's been hanging back a little bit. As long as Bitcoin doesn't do anything silly in terms of downwards action. I think you saw Doge have a little try last night. For me, it's typically one that runs around holiday periods and weekends as well. So I think there's my free tip for today. So
some alpha there, boys.
Yeah, some alpha. Yeah, I'm not like it's not like me and Elon.
Financial advice. Not financial advice. Doge, it's it's up there. It's gonna stay. I think Elon, when he pushes it again, it's gonna be happy days, guys. I hold Doge, but as always, not financial advice, guys. But Danny, let's get back to Foxify. We went through it on the last stream. Some really cool features. But for people that missed the last stream, what sets it apart?
Yeah, good question. So we're kind of like three things actually. So we've got Crypto Saving Expert has been a great partner. We've been here before and we've talked about the platform previously. And it's a perpetuals platform, synthetic perpetuals where you can trade up to 50x leverage on a range of pairs. We don't have a huge amount of pairs because really I'll explain why in a second. We are extending the amount of pairs, but it's really part of our strategy. Our goal isn't to be the platform with the most pairs, right? It's a never-ending goal. So look, perpetual platform, 50x leverage it's a good platform. But come on, there's probably 200 of those, right? That's not a massive USP. What's really that's really the foundation for everything else that's built on top of it. So we are the first and currently only, and I'll stress that because I see people claiming this and it's a lie. There's people setting up prop trading businesses in crypto. I won't name names. Get me drunk maybe and I'll tell you, but they set up these prop trading firms in crypto, and they say they're the first crypto prop trading, but they're basically like central exchanges, really. Just with a way for you to trade crypto or deposit with crypto, a bit like you do on a central exchange. So they're really Web 2, if I'm honest, right? They're like Web 2. best. Whereas ours is completely on chain. So we're the first and only Web3 prop trading application. What does that mean? If you don't know much about trading, is you trade for a week with your own funds. They remain your funds at the end of the challenge. If you grow it, it's all your money. And if you qualify, then we'll give you capital, and we give you a little bit. You start with 400 of your own, then you can take that out, and we give you $500, and then we'll scale that up to 2,000 and 5,000, and we'll continue to scale. And ultimately, you then get to trade with that money, and it's real money. It's not like synthetic money like it is on nearly every prop firm in the world. It's real USDC in your trader account. And rather than waiting for the end, thinking, do I get cashed out? And that's a big problem in the prop trading industry. It's very easy to run these synthetic systems, but then you can't be sure you're going to get cashed out because it's completely trustworthy, transparent. It's on chain. You see the USDC in your trader wallet. You can't just withdraw it and run away. You can only withdraw your profits at the end, but you get a profit split, and it's all very visible, very, very transparent. So that's sort of like the big second piece, and then the third piece, because we're talking about trading, actually, one of the things that's very clear for every person that's good at trading, there's probably another 10 people that give it a go, and for every 10 people that give it a go, there's probably another 1,000 that would like the risk, okay with the risk because trading is risky, and they want the upside. But they don't really trust themselves, right? They're not really backing themselves to do it. And I'd say 99% of people sit in that space, I would say, in crypto. So we recognize that. And the third piece, which makes us super, super unique, is we've built a trading bot, which actually doesn't make any trading decisions itself. To be clear. And our trading bot basically allows other people to gain exposure to the potential upside of the funded traders. So effectively copy trading them, and it aggregates that across multiple traders to spread the risk as well.
And Danny, what's the name of this bot?
Kitsune, which is a mythical Japanese samurai fox.
Brilliant. And how long did the development take on Kitsune, and what was the back testing? What was the kind of procedures there until you're fine tuning it and truly happy to put it to the market?
Yeah, I've been running the systems around. Well, the core systems around Kitsune have been running since about July, and then we've been testing sort of the hedging, copy trading. All of those systems have been active for a few months. They've been in pilot with community funds, so it's not public at the moment. It's been in pilot with community funds for the last, I think, about 6 weeks now. So we've got a long history of being able to see average trader performance, but it's still early days, obviously, and we're just at the point now where we're getting ready to start scaling that.
Brilliant. And I can't go on any further without showing the chart, but you guys have been absolutely killing it. What has happened to the price of Fox? Why have we seen this, this absolute uptrend moon, and will it continue?
Yeah, it's a good question. And full disclosure, like most alts, it's been tough for us. It's been tough for us before the last few months. I think there was a lot of anticipation within the community up until sort of around July, August when we launched Funded. And it's a fickle industry, right? I think people expect you launch something and you just moon. And actually our numbers were great. We were doing record volume, record users on the platform, and everything's product working really well. But that was if you remember, around August we're paired with ETH, and the market just it was really, really tough around August. So I think so before we get onto the good bit, I think there was some frustration there, and the market conditions were difficult. So we kind of bottomed out through that. So, congrats to the people that sort of toughed out that period whilst other people were selling on them. I suppose we're now a few months into what we're doing with Funded. People can see the potential of Kitsune. And you also have to be a golden fox to get priority access to Kitsune. So that depends on how many tokens you hold. So really, strong usage on the platform, all the positives moving forward, and a lot of anticipation for the impact. Kitsune is already having a very positive impact on buybacks and the growth of the token, and people are anticipating that because they can see there's always risk, right? There's always risk in trading, You have to sort of like temper expectations. But if it goes very well and Kitsune continues to scale, then people see sort of 20, 50x opportunity there.
Awesome. And what's the mechanism with Kitsune that is buying back Fox? What does the mechanism look like there?
Yeah, so we have two staking pools. One of them's like a long-term pool, which has got quite a high fee actually for leaving the pool. So you get like a 15% fee if you leave the pool, but you can enter the pool with ETH and it buys tokens with no fees whatsoever. And the reason you have that fee is actually half of those fees get burnt when people leave, and half of those fees get distributed to everybody else. So we don't actually those fees are completely democratized, right? They just reduce supply and share out between everyone. And then that pool gets extra rewards. I think it is maybe 40-50% today. It's been running sort of 60 to 80% recently. Now, the way Kitsune works is that Kitsune makes trading fees, right? And we're running a system where, because we don't want to, we'd rather win on someone else's liquidity. So it looks for the best liquidity, the best place to place those trades. And then the bot makes the fees that we charge, the standard fees that we charge. Now, 30% of all of our fees. So with Kitsune, I'll give you an example. Kitsune at the moment has around $40,000 in it, and on peak days is doing up to 2 million a day in volume through Kitsune. The next phase, we were gonna put 125k in the bot. We massively oversubscribed. I think we've got $367,000 of expression of interest at the moment. So I don't think we'll go that far, because we were going to go 125, 250. So we might go 250. And if we go 250, simple math, right? If you do 20 million of volume in a day on a peak day, 30%, you now got $4,500 worth of buybacks, which are then being funneled into the EB Fox pool daily, right? So you don't have to be a mathematician when we're at 3 million market cap to do the math and say, okay, well, look, there is risk in this, but if it goes well, this is going to go really well.
Awesome. And you mentioned golden foxes just now. What is the role of golden foxes? What are they?
Yeah, so we have two roles. So we have like a cunning fox, which is someone who holds 2,000 EB Fox. So you have to be in the EB Fox pool. There's loads of benefits to that. Obviously, all of the Kitsune rewards will go to EB Fox as a priority. And then 5,000 Fox is golden fox. And we've added 13 golden foxes, which is part of the upward trend in the price in the last sort of week or so. And so you own 5,000 EB Fox. You get access to a private channel. We do private AMAs, so we do public ones. So you do have public ones every month, but then we do private ones that are very candid, and we do monthly giveaways. And then obviously you just enjoy like really big extra rewards as well. So 5,000 EB Fox, you make sure golden fox. And actually, because we've got so much interest in Kitsune, I think it is looking very likely that only golden foxes will get the opportunity to deposit into Kitsune as well. So, and obviously the 5,000 Fox tokens was a lot cheaper 4 weeks ago than it is today. If you're interested, then not financial advice. You want to pick a good entry.
Yeah, we'll go back to the token as well, because I know out of my audience, there's a lot of investors. There's a lot of people that will be listening in. Hearing what you're saying and be really interested to join the community. What's the best way for people to find Fox and to scoop up some Fox?
Yeah, so our DEX is Balancer, so you can go onto the Balancer pool. We are also listed on MEXC, but much better liquidity on Balancer, to be fair.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of the central exchange, to be honest. I'll say it publicly. I wish we'd never gone on a central exchange. Actually, I wish we'd stayed true to our sort of decentralized beliefs. But so I would recommend going through Balancer. There is actually a way you can use ETH on Arbitrum to deposit directly into the EB Fox pool, actually through the D app. So if you go to the earn page, go to EB Fox, you can use ETH on Arbitrum, and that will deposit straight into EB Fox for you. You start accumulating rewards. They're auto compounded. You don't have to go and claim or any of that stuff. And then you're in the club, right? And then you can obviously get in and get your chance to deposit in Kitsune.
Lovely. And as you can see by the banner below, guys, make sure to go follow Foxify on Twitter. It's at Foxify Trade. I also have put the Linktree link in the description below. So make sure to go follow them out. Where's the best place for them to join the community? Is it the Discord? Is there a Telegram? Where should they head?
Yeah, Discord is super active. That's where that's where everyone in Marquis is. There we go. A lot of these people. So the Marquis, he's a golden fox, probably many times over actually. So yeah, Discord is the place. We do have a Telegram. Our Twitter's very active. We've got 2 Twitter accounts actually. We do have Foxify, and we also have a funded account because we acquired another trading business earlier in the year. And shout out to crypto saving expert people actually, because we have people like Block Pro is one.
He's a legend. He's actually, Block Pro, he was part of our community, and then he one of the best traders that we've ever come across. Even that Martini guy says himself. I think people will agree with me in the comments, and just a really nice bloke. I actually go live with him every Monday for people wanting to learn a little bit more about Block Pro. But yeah, he had great things to say about Foxify as well. And also, I'm seeing members from the CSE community popping up saying, yes, just got funded. So it's a little pat on our shoulders to know that we've got good traders amongst our community, and that they're using Foxify to its potential as well. We've got Christian here, also another OG, saying Block Pro is a trading genius, and also saying Foxify is a great project.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I was thinking about when we did our first session with you, actually, Spud. It's because the token holders have it's not all been green. They have had to really have some steel balls for some time. Yeah. But probably you're one of the communities that we connected with that would have got a really good entry. So kudos to anybody who took that opportunity.
And hats off to you as well for giving our community that opportunity, and also putting in the work when times were a bit rough. So I think it's a hats off to both sides, and it's a nice combination of our communities that have come together. We've got Hugo here. Hugo's also from the Netherlands, saying Block Pro is a go. Absolute legend. But Danny, what is next for Foxify? What can we expect next, and when are you coming back on a stream?
Oh, good question. 2 questions. So Kitsune is next. Scaling Kitsune is what we're focused on at the moment, and that really is the final piece of the trifecta for us at this stage. And it gives us it gives us an offering there for if you just want to YOLO on the platform, then that's up to you at your own risk. If you fancy becoming a funded trader, you're at that end where people are making an income from this, right? Our because we don't play any funny games like a lot of the Web2 prop trading firms, our prop traders are net winning actually on the platform. It's not like most people lose and some people are winning. As a group, they are net winning, and people are making an income from it. But if you're not in that group, then just being able to use Kitsune to passively copy everyone else means that we've got everything from your average degen token holder up to somebody who really wants to make a living from trading. There's opportunity for all of them. So I don't think we need to push too far. It's about scaling something something that kind of works is probably the next phase. And once we've scaled the next phase of Kitsune, and hopefully that chart keeps going in that direction for the next couple of months, maybe we come back in January and see.
That's the plan, and I'm sure it will come. Markets are looking good right now, and I know you guys are putting in the work. We've got a question from Hugo here. Can you trade every pair on Foxify like MEXC?
No, we have a relatively small number of pairs actually, and that's because it's about providing a basket for funded traders. So that basket ranges from sort of like Bitcoin, then a few alts, and then we have Doge as our sort of nominated. And that gives something from very high volatility to Bitcoin, obviously being the mothership, and then a few in between. That's really our strategy. We're in discussions at the moment about maybe adding Sol, potentially even we have Arbitrum on there as well, potentially taking Arbitrum away. But we're not, just being very honest, Hugo, we're not going to be a platform that probably ever has 100 pairs. Our goal maybe up to sort of like 10, just to provide a range. Because somebody, does somebody really trade the pair when they're doing like a funded challenge? I think they choose a pair based on the volatility and the risk profile that they want at that point. And so we just make sure that we have a good range.
Awesome, Danny. It's been an amazing live stream, and really makes me happy to see all the progress. It's truly well deserved. It's nice to see, you know, both our communities coming together and getting involved. And like I say, you know, let me know when you have the next announcement. When you've got some more findings with Kitsune, you know, we'll go through that again, and I'd love to have you back on stream.
Very good. Yeah, thank you. Look, and shout out to you as well, because you know we launched our token at a tough time a year ago, and it got beaten up, like really badly beaten up, and you guys have stuck with us and supported us as well. Whilst, you know, I won't name names, but you know, there's been some people who we work with who turned around and said, you know, I had someone recently, he said he doesn't want to do the work anymore. Doesn't want to do the work that he agreed to do because the token went down. Even though obviously if the token goes up, then you have upside. And
he's not going to do extra work, is he?
but actually we said, right, fine, we're not going to pay you more money, give us the tokens back, and he sent them back about 4 weeks ago, which is brilliant, absolutely fantastic. So he's completely, you know, what's it? I sound like a jilted ex. If you can't take me at my worst, you can't have me at my best.
Yeah. No, totally understood. And for everyone listening in, please make sure to slap a like on this before we end today. I will be going live tomorrow, hopefully with another special guest. And we're going to be talking about meme coins, and we're going to be going through that. So make sure all to go follow Foxify. The link is in the description below. And guys, have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.